What is going on, YouTube? We are out here in the garage today working on my bait tanks. As you can see here, this is my original one. All this one is a 55-gallon drum. It's got a pond pump in the bottom, and I'm running it through this here, which is my biological filter setup, which I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. But I'll show you a couple of the chemicals I use here to keep my bait alive. The first one's going to be Stress Coat. This is usually the one that goes in with my tap water, city water, in my bucket when I take them out fishing for the night. And then I was using Prime here for my main water treatment for when I was doing bait tank flushes and so forth. But I've actually found a much better solution. Cheaper, does more. Get this straight from Menards. It's AquaSafe Pond. All these chemicals aren't needed if you have well water, but if you've got city water like me here, it's got a lot of chlorine in it, you definitely need to treat your water. It's just gonna kill your bait. So I'll sort of go over my filter setup here. This is just 3/4 inch PVC pipe. It's about 1 foot long, and then I drilled a bunch of holes in there for the spray bar. Got an end cap on there, elbow siliconed into my filter. I've just got a simple aerator as well. It's not needed, but it seems to help. And for this one here, I just got this piece of baling wire to keep my filter from tipping over. But we'll pop this open here and I'll show you what's in here. And this is just a plastic ammo can. And what I got going on in here is my water inlet is over here. It runs through a clear tube. And I've just got different filter material. These are sponges. These are some scrubbies. And all that does is grow the good bacteria, helps filter the water out, helps keep your levels and everything good for what your fish can handle. Right now I've got bullheads in here. I'll do a scoop and see if I can't show you. I didn't get any on that one. It must be hiding. I got a couple. I got one there. They're pretty healthy and lively. I'll show you all my bait here when I'm switching over to my other tank. But this is my original tank. Ran this one for a year. Didn't have any trouble. Probably 40 bullheads in here at most. I got a new one over out by the driveway that's filling up with water right now. We'll go over there and I'll talk to you about that one. Alright, so this is the new tank that I got, cleverly named the Masturbator, because you gotta have bait and you gotta be a master of it. So what I got going on here, this is just a chest freezer that I got off of Facebook Marketplace for free. Works. And what I did on this model here, there is some seams right here and some seams right here. Took some 100% clear silicone. Yeah, I know it's not fish safe. Buy the fish safe stuff if you want. I've been keeping my bait in this 55-gallon drum that had who knows what in it before, so it's been alright. So I notched the lid out here. Just took my circular saw, notched the lid out so my spray bar can go in there, and then just siliconed both sides of it. And then for my spray bar setup, I got this Brute Rubbermaid can here that I drilled a 3/4 inch hole in the bottom. I've got 3/4 inch 90 to another 3/4 inch 90 to about 16 inches of spray bar with 3 rows of holes drilled in it and an end cap. I got 2 conduit clamps there holding it to the side of the freezer. Got to make sure that you stay up high enough so that you don't hit the return coils, because there is going to be an option to set this up on a temperature controller, which I will go into in a minute. So there's the return in the bottom there. I've just got a coupler glued onto it, and here's the intake. It's just a hose barb threaded and then another threaded coupler onto there, silicone all the joints. I just built a little shelf here with a scrap piece of wood, a couple angle brackets on there to hold my filter setup. So I'm going to start filling up this filter setup here. For the first layer of the biological filter, I've got these drywall construction sponges. I've got 6 of them. So we're just going to put those in the bottom here. There's a little bit of water in it right now, but that shouldn't be any big deal. We're just going to put those in there. Alright, so I've got the 6 sponges, and then we're going to take our filter medium that was in our old filter, not rinsed or anything because it's already got some of that good bacteria growing in it, and we're just going to pour all this into here. So this is just scrubbies and different things like that. As you can see, it's got some slime and stuff in there already, but that's alright. Alright, so we got the tank filled up, we got the pump on. The pump is just a 330 gallon per hour Menards pond pump. They come with a 1-year warranty. If you burn it out, bring it back, get another one. Haven't had much issue with that. So here you can see that water coming into that pre-filter, working its way through all that filter media, coming back out the spray bar here. And all you're trying to do is break that surface tension of the water, and that's what draws the oxygen into it. I'm going to throw my air stone in here too, just to be safe, but I put some of the AquaSafe in there. It's 10 milliliters, which is the cap for 50 gallons. So I put 10 plus a little bit because I figure this has got to be 55, 60 gallons-ish, somewhere in there. So we're going to get the bait switched over and see how they like their new tank. But it's pretty simple. And then the one other thing that you can do is you can get a temperature controller. So this is a working deep freeze, so I do plan on experimenting with whether I need a temp controller or not. But that, you could turn the deep freeze on, plug it into the temp controller, run it at 45 degrees, keep that water cool, and that's just going to cycle the freezer on and off. I'll drop a link up here to the unit that I'm going to pick up if I have to. I'd rather not. If I don't, just less stuff running, less stuff to go wrong. But if I do have a problem with the water getting warm, because it is out here in the uninsulated garage, well, as you can see, I got all my bait in there. They're chilling. They're happy as can be. I made a mess. Everything's wet. That's why I brought it out here to the garage. It was in the basement last year, and that was terrible. So you can just close this. You're good to go. So make sure to subscribe. Check out my other videos. I got a bunch of flathead fishing coming up here. We got all kinds of good bait. We got the whisker run coming up. I'm going to be filming it all. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up. Tell your friends. I'm out.